What the hell? Oh, hell no. Vertical look nasty, dude. Um, why does vertical look like that though? Hold on. I'm trying to see. Oh, hell nah, bro. We gotta fix this. We gotta fix this, bro. Hold on. Because if y'all can see me, I'm cool with it. But if y'all can't see me, then it's a problem. Fix this. Of course, bro. God damn, bro. Okay. Oh, never mind. I can make it work. Look at me making it work. All right. Um, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Dude, that vertical shit looked so nasty. Oh, why is it like that? Oh, never mind. I can make it work. Look at me making it work. All right. Right. Dude, that vertical shit is disgusting. Okay. It's somewhat decent, but I still kind of like have an issue with it. It just looks so wrong. Like I don't know why they have it like that. He said, "Damn, this stream's so late." I know, bro. I know, bro. I tried to, but I ended up being late, a lot later than usual. My apologies, my nigga. My apologies. But I'm here now. Um, and we have a very serious topic that we about to get into. Uh, that it's like a. Have you ever watched? He said, "I can't stay for long. I'm about to fall asleep." Real, real, real. Nah, you good, bro? Hey, it's on YouTube too, so you could always play it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably upload the Twitch version though, and just delete the YouTube version because low key, I ain't gonna lie, the YouTube version is kind of nasty looking. The way I got it looking right now. Jesus Christ. But okay. So what I was trying to tell y'all was, hold on, I gotta set everything up first. Uh, we gotta make sure everything's set. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I look amazing today. Look at me, looking sexy and shit. Fuck. All right. Um, hold on, let me just. Damn. There we go. Boom. All right, we in there. All right. Now, as I was gonna say, um, there's a lot of things going on in our reality right now, and I want to be as clear and transparent as possible. Um, I'm going through a very, very weird, intense spiritual awakening. Um, but the spiritual awakening is making me powerful in a lot of ways. It's just, I'm realizing very sad truths about myself. Not like myself, like as in I'm a terrible, like, I'm not saying anything about me. I'm amazing. I'm an anomaly. I'm amazing. And a lot of you will understand me. A lot of you won't. A lot of you never will understand me. But we're living in a time where the further you get, the further you try to get closer to like, okay, hold on, wait. Sorry, I gotta turn this down a bit. Listen, the more you investigate and try your best to find knowledge through books and philosophy, you'll reach a destination where you become crazy to everybody you speak to. You ever watch them shows where they have the characters with the foil hats? I've become that. Like, I'm so far down the rabbit hole. There's things I can't even disclose on here. Like, and it's not that I'm afraid to disclose it. It's because I'm still building. You know what I'm saying? When I have fuck you money, then I'll say whatever I want. But we don't have fuck you money yet, so I'm not gonna speak on anything. Not at least not anything too crazy. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all gotta understand is we hold the keys to our reality. Uh, you cannot tell anybody, I don't care how much you love them, how to live or how to be guided in this life unless they ask you, at least in my opinion. If they ask you for advice, then feel free. But if they never ask, don't tell them anything. Don't give them that knowledge, even if it's good and you feel like it'll help them live longer or prevail. It's not your job to. He said you giving advice right now. No, you're funny. You know, I can do this though because it's my platform, and Big Chunk, you're hilarious, by the way, for saying that. You're fucking hilarious. I can do it on my app because this is where I get my thoughts out. This is creative. This is people. There's gonna be people, Big Chunk, that need to hear this. So I'm speaking to the kids. I'm speaking to the moms. I'm speaking to the fathers. Obviously, you're gonna want to give your son advice. Mothers are gonna give their son advice. But if they hit a point where they don't want to hear it anymore, you can't force it on them. Same with children, you can't tell your mother or your father how to live. You can try, but if they don't want to listen, they don't want to listen. There's going to come a point in time where the people you really want to succeed don't care to succeed. They want to stay below. They want to stay out of power. And while you rise, they will slowly be forgotten, left behind, and it's nothing you can do. As much as you want to help that person out of that depression, as much as you want to give that friend advice to stop doing drugs, as much as you want to help change somebody else's life into something positive, you cannot help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. It's their life. You don't control them. You don't control them. You are your own god of your world, or your own goddess, whoever's watching us. You control what you do. God is giving you the ability to be the god of your reality. So you either follow your God. I just said this to my friend earlier. There's three versions of you. Your lowest version, who does everything wrong, and he's allied with the devil. Your middle version, who is in between good and evil. So some days he's really positive and he's disciplined, he's doing everything right. And then some days he's not doing anything right. He's doing everything terrible. He's not disciplined, he's just off and on. You got the off and on version of that person. And then you have the higher self. And the higher self is the overseer. He's the one who controls the whole story. Your higher self knows your future, and your higher self knows your past, and your higher self is the controller of your destiny. Your higher self is the one that's always working to try to get you to that one destination that you want to get to so badly. This music is changing dramatically right now. Let me just restart it. There we go. Your higher self is the version of you that wants to see you succeed. Your higher self is the version of you that will make sure you succeed. Your higher self is who you need to become to live out your greatest dreams. You know, we idolize these celebrities, but they're not celebrities. They're just normal people. And that's what a lot of you guys forget. You know, I'm entering realms with celebrities. And I've met some of the celebrities I've looked up to more than once. I'm actually working with one right now. And I want to tell you, they're just normal people. They're normal people. They'll call you on the phone like they're friends with you. They're just normal people. And the deeper connections you get with them, you'll realize how normal they are. They have emotions. They get angry, just like you. Yeah, nothing makes them different. It's the problem is, Big Chunk, we idolize them like they're gods, you know, but they're just us. The same way I'm live right now, I have 2 viewers, but in my head, I have 1 million viewers, because who knows how big this video right here will be in the next couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how many people will be motivated by this video? Who knows how many people are going to start going to the gym after watching this video? Who knows how many people are going to start eating healthier? Who knows how many people are going to run away from that terrible ex that's been abusing them after watching this video? Who like, this video could save people from literally catching a STD. Because I'm telling you, I'm not your dad, I'm not your mom, and you don't have to listen to me if you don't want to, if it doesn't resonate with you. But I'm saying, if you want to do better, listen to your higher self. That's all I'm saying. Your higher self, you know, I said something a while ago to, my mom, and I was like, we are the scripture. You don't gotta read the Bible. You don't gotta read the Gita. You don't gotta read the Quran to know what's wrong or right. You don't have to do it. God has already put that in you. You could go your whole life without seeing a biblical book, and you will know it's not right to kill somebody. You just know. You know it's not right to cheat on a person. You know it's not right to, talk bad about somebody. You know it's not right. You know it's not right. So why do you do it? That can be said for anything. And I don't want to be like, I feel like some religions try to make it seem like you can't make a mistake. You can't relapse. You can't. Dude, I'm not saying you can't relapse. Fuck all that. I'm saying chase that version of you that you know you want to be. I'll give you an example. Let's say your dream is to be a firefighter, right? And you just always had a dream to be a firefighter, and ever since you were a kid, you just loved everything about them. But every time you try to read a book about being a firefighter, your parents take it away from you, or your friends tell you, you could never do that. You could never be a firefighter. You could never be a fire worker. I'm gonna call it a fire worker. You could never be a fire worker, nigga. They just keep telling you that. They keep shitting on your dream. Now you're in college and you're working towards it. You've been going to college for 5 to 6 years to do this, and you still haven't gotten your degree yet. I don't know how long it takes. I'm just giving an analogy. But let's say it takes like 7 years or 8 years or maybe 6 to become a firefighter, and you're on your 5th year, and everybody's like, you haven't put in enough work yet. You can't. You're not talented enough to be a firefighter. Like you haven't put in enough work yet. But you know deep down you can do it. You know deep down you understand that you can do it. See, everybody wants to see the result, but as long as you know you can do something, fuck you gotta prove. Nigga, you don't gotta prove shit to these niggas. I don't care if you want to be a rapper. I don't care if you want to be an actor. I don't care if you want to be a dancer. I don't care if you want to be a fucking pilot. You don't gotta prove shit to me. Like, you don't gotta prove shit to me. You don't gotta prove shit to my boy. You don't gotta prove shit to my parents. You don't gotta prove shit to your parents. If you want to do something, fucking do it. I don't want to hear no, but everybody doesn't believe in me. Nobody ever supported my dream. Nigga, fuck them. Fuck them. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm always blissed out. I don't need to do yoga. I mean, I love yoga though. I fucking love yoga. But I'm waiting for a guru to really get me into that bit. Cause right now, I just don't trust yoga. I feel like that shit, like you gotta be careful with that shit. But I can look in the mirror and say, I'm blissed out. My cannabis receptors are working. I'm blissed out. My cannabis receptors are working in my body. My brain is creating cannabis. My brain is creating cannabis in my head. And I will get high as fuck. I'm always blissed out. I don't need no drug, nigga. Fuck the weed. Big Chunk. Remember when you was telling me to stop smoking? I look, bro. I haven't smoked since I talked to you though. But I'm just saying, fuck the weed. I don't need that shit, that fake ass shit. I got cannabis in me, nigga. I make the cannabis, nigga. Nigga, I'm that. What I'm trying to instill in y'all is you are going to fall in a time where it feels like you're just talking to, like, you'll meet people that are on your level and they'll understand. There's gonna be people that always understand what you're saying. And then there's gonna be others who never can understand it. And it's gonna hurt you. You know, if your wife doesn't understand where you're coming from, if your son, if your parent doesn't understand, it's gonna hurt you. But there's a lesson like a guru lost his everybody he loved. You know, his mother, his father, and they just died. And you would think he would turn into like a dark person, you know, Batman, you know, just depression, shit like that. But no. The final lesson on Earth is detachment, or one of the final lessons. Detachment from things that you thought were gonna be there forever. You know, things that you thought wouldn't change. But that's the nature of the planet. Things will always change. And that's the beautiful part about this planet. But also the dark part too. Because you think you're gonna be with this woman forever. And if you do it correctly, maybe you will. But she's gonna change. You're gonna change. Every day you're going to change more and more and more and more. You may be afraid of yourself at times because you're like, I'm changing so fast. Some people cannot handle you. Some people won't handle you. Some people will never understand you. And that right there, that's painful. It's like you become so intense and you just like, damn, who can take this burden? Like, you're gonna meet some women that like your intensity. They like your masculinity. But how long can they deal with you? How long can they accept you as the man you are? You know? How long can she handle your constant stories of chaos and insanity? I had a dream, y'all, that a big owl popped up in the sky. And the owl was angry at the world, and it was blowing like a bomb at the world. And after it blew this bomb at the world, I thought it was gonna like nuke the world. I was like, this shit's over with. And then the dead started coming back to life. Yeah, I was confused too. And then there was a part in the dream where my homeboy had fought this guy, and this dude was very powerful. Like, he had years of training, and the dude was like 46, and my homie was like 20 or something, 21. So he fights this guy, and he loses, and he becomes suicidal. So he goes to the top of heaven, literally to the top of heaven, to the gates of heaven. And his goal is to jump off the gates of heaven on some Kratos God of War shit. So I followed him to the top of the gates, and I was like, no, don't do it, bro. You're better than this, bro. Don't do it. And he was like, but I lost. And I was like, don't do it. And then I don't know why, but he turned into a Kaisenet, and I was like, speed. Look, bro, don't ask me. Like, I don't know. Leave me alone. But then I was in a club with Kevin Gates, and there was these two women next to me, and they were bots. Like, they weren't real people, my nigga. Like, they were fake as fuck, and they were just sipping on alcohol and smoking weed and shit, or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they was doing. I think they were just drinking a lot, and I was just sitting there, but I was like, these people aren't real. All of this is fake, bitch. So then I flew up in the sky, bro. Dead ass flew up in the sky, bro. Hell yeah, flew up in the sky. So I flew up in the sky, and then I was like, I just got the fuck up out of there, bro. And what I realized, like, when I woke up, I was like, man, I'm in control of what I dream now. Like, God trusts me with the responsibility to dream up a beautiful reality. God has allowed me to live out and be successful at all costs. So you're never really alone. God is always there. You can't lose. You will have days where you feel like you lost, but you can't lose. Even if the worst day ever comes, as long as you're breathing, as long as your body is intact and your spirit is intact, you're good. Your life only feels good as a man if you are connected with God. God being your higher self or a deity you worship. You have to be trying to become God-like, or embodying your higher self at all times, at least trying to. When you do, there's a anchor of so much power you own. You own so much power in this form, so much success in this form. You get everything you want in this form. But you have to have faith in the form. I was making a drawing earlier. I can't show you the drawing because the drawing is very private. But when I was making the drawing, I was like, there was a negative side of my mind that was like, this drawing is, it doesn't look good. And I was like, if I'm God and I'm creating something, am I gonna stop creating it because it doesn't look good? No. I'm gonna keep adding to him to make him look good. So I kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going. And the drawing started to look better. No cap, I'm dead serious. The drawing literally started to look better. So that is with anything you do. If your life is looking like shit, improve on it. Do the things you need to do. Keep going, and the drawing will start to look better. You know, God is gonna make mistakes in the drawing. You know, he can't. You know, honestly, I feel like with this creation though, there's no mistake. You know, there's no mistake. You know, this is amazing. This creation, is so fucking amazing, y'all. Y'all don't get it. Like, we are so blessed to be human beings, bro. There's gonna be a lot of people that just, and even like me, like, I'm a black dude, like, I fucking love myself, bro. Like, I'm just so blessed to be a black man, bro. Like, you know, regardless, you know, I feel like I love my family members who support me. I support them back. You know, things aren't always gonna be perfect, but you know, when you're in this spiritual war, you just have to tune in to what you can do and do what you can. My men and women, you don't have to kill yourself trying to do so much. This is why you have friends. This is why you have brothers and sisters. This is why you have a mate. Don't do too much. You know, I understand you want to be the strongest warrior. I understand you want to be the best YouTuber. I understand you want to be the best athlete. I understand you want to be the best worker. But don't kill yourself trying to do that. Rest when you need to. Eat when you need to. Drink when you need to. Fight when you need to. If you're feeling an energy of lack, it could be somebody you're around that's speaking it, either against you or they're just a person that's always in it. If you want to be wealthy, what the fuck? If you want to be wealthy, you can't speak lack into your life. I don't know what the hell that was, bro. I think I'm good. Yeah, if you want to be healthy, you can't speak lack into your life. If you want to, if you want to surpass your peers, you can't think of lack. You can't be in the energy of lack. If you want to be wealthy, you got to do a lot of work, but you got to do a lot of work, but you also got to speak it on a constant basis. It's like watering a plant. You know what I'm saying? Them affirmations, bro, like they're very, very, very real. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am rich. Easy little affirmation. I have 1 million followers who support me. 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 You know what I'm saying? Easy manifestations, nigga. Easy. And if your leaders aren't telling you how to do it, shit, that's tough. They holding it away from you, man. But this shit is easy. Life is not easy, but when you take care of yourself, it can look easy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really, really nurture this being you are, and you gotta watch the things you get into. I've noticed that arguments drain you. People are hesitant to want to support, but they always want to lecture, you know, and I want the best for any person that I talk to, that I try to teach. I guess we are in a time where ideas are changing, people are changing, we are changing. Our faces are becoming different every day. I used to have dreads. I don't even have dreads anymore. And I was thinking about bringing them back, but I don't know if I want to anymore. I feel like if I do long hair again, I may get braids at the most, but that's about it. I don't think I want to bring back dreads. I think the dreads are just not it for me. I don't feel like the Runaway Elijah that had dreads. I feel more successful than him. I feel happier. I think he made amazing music, and I think we're gonna get back to doing stuff like that very soon. With this new EP I got coming, we got some really good music on the way. Even better music, for sure. I want to make really good music, bro. Seriously. I got some new shit, bro. Oh my God. But I think mainly the point I was just trying to get across mainly with this whole podcast was it's gonna be hard for most of my young men and women understanding that sometimes nobody will understand where you're coming from. And the people who do and who are willing to understand where you're coming from, they will have the qualities of a tribe member. Don't hesitate to get to understand that tribe member, but also understand that yes men aren't good either. Um, it's like having somebody right in the middle. Like they disagree with certain things, but they agree with certain things, shit like that. And I like that. That's fine with me. I just feel like I like disciplined people. That's what I've noticed about me. Like it's weird. Like I don't know why God has put that inside of me, but I really like disciplined people. When I see undisciplined people, it's like I get kind of mad because I just feel like it's like I feel like it's a curse out to your ancestors. Like they died to literally have you sitting here right now, and you know you have the nerve to be lazy or you know you're not pushing like how you know they would want you to push. That's why I take so much like knowledge from people and clear it up and apply it. Any knowledge that is useful, I mean, I take it and I apply it. I fight, I dance, I sing, I make videos. I used to work, but I do work on myself constantly. And at some point, we're gonna really increase wealth. I feel it, I know it. Doors are opening up for me, and I feel abundance. Abundance wants me. Abundance is attracted to me. I'm attractive to abundance. Abundance is in love with me. You understand? And it's that type of love that it's eternal. You feel me? Like abundance loves me, and I love abundance. So why would it run away? It wouldn't. I'm a run with abundance because we together. You feel me? You feel me? Like that's how we moving. But life is amazing. Like I be telling y'all, life is amazing. And we have to find a way to deal with the inner darkness that we've picked up through our DNA, through past acts where we've done stupid things on repeat and now our body is mad with us. We have to find a way to reverse the negative traits that our body has picked up from past situations, past ancestors who wanted less. I wouldn't be surprised if I have a Soros in my family lineage. I feel like some of my family members, like older generation, like some of them like have been taken mentally, and some of them, it's like I feel like when I talk to them, like I don't know what we're going towards, what we're about to talk about. Sometimes I don't even speak because I'm just like, what can I talk about with you? You've been captured. You've been programmed, and sometimes the programming, there's so many different ways the programming can get into you, you know, so many different ways, and I'm not exempt. I mean, I'm sure the program has its ways, man. It has its ways of working. Shit, me being on this computer could be a program that is working on me, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like me being here, you know, telling y'all Get out in nature, put your feet in the grass, let the sun hit you, and eat better, work out, you know, build a tribe. Me telling y'all that is not gonna negatively affect you. You know, you you will be successful listening to the good things I say, and I want the best for like anybody listening, you know, like I don't want y'all to think that just because I'm disciplined and I'm working really hard that you have to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even if you just like listening to my voice and it helps you sleep at night because maybe your parents are mean to you, you know. Maybe your father's mean to you, you know. Maybe your husband or your wife is mean to you. When you listen to me, you feel a bit at ease, and I'm okay with that, bro. Even if you just want to listen, like to me, I'm the Father, you know, just like you're the Father, the All Father. But we all have traits of God in us, you know. So if you feel closer to God listening to me, that's a good thing. If you feel happier listening to me, that's a good thing. I hope to keep you in a state of bliss and excitement to change and to do better for yourself. I hope you manifest better in your life. I hope you get to live out your dreams if they're aligned with a positive purpose. Because if they're weird and negative, then I'm not too sure about it like that. Because I don't want you to live out any weird, like crazy, chaotic dreams where you're hurting people. But you know, positive dreams, yeah, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, times is changing, y'all. And I feel bad for my spiritual people rising at a fast rate, because you'll seem so like you'll seem so fucking weird to the normal people. Like so many people are gonna like misuse your words, and you'll be treated weird. You'll be treated like, you know, incorrectly. You'll be treated incorrectly. And I feel bad for that. Like, I hope people don't treat you incorrectly because you are engaging with a higher form of intelligence, you know. But maybe it's okay if they don't understand. Maybe you rising to this level will change everything that everybody believed about you. Maybe you rising to this pinnacle point of success will make you so benevolent in other people's eyes that they want to be like next to you. They want to be a part of you. They want to become similar to you. Maybe the higher you rise, you'll have people that try to emulate you and copy you. Maybe you'll change the world with your newfound beliefs, your new acts. I'll be honest, I've never been this happy with myself. Like, out of all the times of my lives. I've had gorgeous women around me. I've had good, really, really beautiful women interact with me. I've had good nights with women. I've had so many stories, you know, and I'm sure more will come in due time. You know, I really wanted to watch like Attack on Titan with like a woman I like, or even Samurai Champloo. I've watched Samurai Champloo already, but it would be nice to watch it over again with a girl that I value and shit. That's always been fun. You know, but shit, even that weird desire that I just opened up to y'all about, like, that's another thing that's so amazing about the world. Like, you can make shit like that happen with ease. Like, with enough belief in yourself, you can manifest a woman to watch some beautiful shows with, you know, or to lay down and talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely talk to. Shout out to the wise women out here, you know, that'll just sit down and just listen to a man that is going through so many different things, vent. You know, shout out to the wise women out here, bro. That's what we need. We need less crazy toxic women and more, well, no, I feel like, nah, I take that back, yeah, because crazy toxic women, as bad as it may sound, y'all low-key make warriors out of men. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make some very powerful men. So I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say wise women turn me on. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. A woman that's real wise and that just, you know, really take care of herself. That's open to listen to me. That's open to really hear me for what I gotta say. Y'all are great. Oh, great, man. I fucking love y'all. That's like, and they like sexually stimulate you on such a level like you can't even. Oh my God, bro. Fuck, bro. I love wise women. But, I think what a lot of people need to understand and come to terms with is that you changing will change a lot about even the way, you changing will change the way your kids act in the future. The woman you choose, obviously it matters. If she's the wise woman as well, y'all will have some extravagant children. If y'all do it on the right days, oh, y'all will have a fucking, oh man, your child gonna come out blessed. Blissed. Nah, not blessed, blissed out. Your child will come out blissed out and understanding and well off, if that makes sense, you know, like, people who engage in sexual acts in a correct manner, which can be very difficult, but when you do, you can bring a very beautiful child to this planet. You know, even the dark things that go on, you know, people who fall in love and have a child like me, you know, I may come with some problems, but even the fact that I can find this version of myself right now, it shows that there's a lot of good potential in people, and it's a hidden potential, you know. Some of them will never see or understand. Hold on, wait. Why is it like foggy? It's like it's focused. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna stay still. What the fuck is happening? Hold on. Dude, that's so weird. Why is it foggy? Maybe I just. Oh yeah, I'm trying to fix this shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So, yeah. Some of us will create monsters of children, and some of us will create divine gods. It's all based on you and what you're doing and what you're feeding yourself. A lot of these men and women are suffering souls. They've given up, they've allowed themselves to be beaten by whatever this creation is, Devi, Shiva, Isis, Oshun, Allah, whatever this creation is, they're allowing themselves to be beaten by it. And I'm not a fan of that. Like, I'm not a fan of victim mentality. I'm not a fan of victims. Children that are victims, obviously, they don't, they're exempt from this conversation because they're still developing. But adult victims, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Personally, I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, I gotta go to therapy. How about you get closer to God, buddy? How about that? Ain't no fucking therapist gonna save you from your inner darkness, buddy. You gotta go to God, bro. You gotta go to your higher self. You know what I'm saying? Can't no therapist help you work through that shit, boy. That's why a lot of men be avoiding therapy, though. Some women do too. I don't know, but you have better luck talking to God and getting in the mirror and telling yourself, I'm not a victim, I'm a hero, I'm powerful, I'm successful, I'm wealthy. You do that every day 100 times, I promise you ain't gonna need no fucking therapist, nigga. I feel like therapists are just full of bullshit, bro. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. But, because nobody could ever talk me through my problems. Like, I think the most therapists are probably good for is like venting. Like, being able to tell them your problems and like just get it out are probably the best reason for their existence. That's like the only reason you would ever see me at a therapist, because I gotta just let this shit out. I just gotta talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if not, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like my boy Jordan and Chris helped me a lot of the time I was going through some shit. Kingdom Hearts too. That game was hard. That helped me through my first breakup. Yo, Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh my god, that genuinely helped me through my first breakup, y'all. Real shit. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1, that was that shit. But yeah, conversations with your friends, it doesn't really help if it's like deep. Like, there's women I've dated and my homeboy would tell me that girl ain't shit, boy. That girl lame as shit. And I would still stay with the shorty. You know what I'm saying? So a conversation ain't gonna save you from like impending doom. Only you can. You gotta make that decision yourself. It's like what's an example I can give you? It's like being in a burning building, and yes, somebody can grab you and drag you out. But if you like the burning building and if you like fire, ain't nobody finna take you at that building if you want to stay. But if you want to leave, God gave you 2 legs to walk out that bitch. So a lot of the people who have problems or play victim, they don't have a strong enough character to become the hero. We have to become heroes in our world. We have to be successful, because then God gives us her blessing. The more successful we become in being a hero and showing up and stuff like that, we get grace. Like right now, I got dumb grace, bro. Like, I'm not smart, but I am smart. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a genius, but this is shit you could do easily. Like, for my men and my women, if y'all just focused on gaining raw power, becoming successful, ignoring lust, because lust is a very low level energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if used incorrectly. But if you fall in love with a girl, I wouldn't even say lust. Is that a good word? I don't know. I say arousal, or sexual energy. Yeah. Sexual energy, if used the correct way, can bring a lot of good things into your life. Like if you get a wife that truly loves you, y'all can manifest a lot of good things into your life, bro. Just don't squander it. Like a lot of these niggas get a good wife and they fuck it up. Or she fucks it up. It's one of y'all niggas. I ain't fucking my shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go right. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't wanna go right, I'm gonna just find a girl that will make it wanna go right. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it's gonna be, bro. If she still wanna be with me after 10 years, she the one, bro. If she don't, oh well. I gotta keep building the kingdom, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I'm feeling, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay blissed out. This has been a Runaway Elijah stream. Goodbye.